Dragon Ball Z. Dragon, come get me. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon, come get me.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Izzy's Retro TV Reviews. And on today's episode, we're going to be doing something that I have been wanting to do for a while, and that's talk about Dragon Ball Z, man. And I'm going to be covering the original Dragon Ball Z, not Dragon Ball Z Super or anything like that. But before I do, let's take a look at that iconic opening. Oh man, Dragon Ball Z, man, for me, so many great memories, man, just watching it with my brother Gus. My brother was a huge Dragon Ball Z fan before I was, and then he kind of put me onto everything and trying to teach me everything about the characters and the story, the various story arcs that covered Dragon Ball Z. So some of my favorite story arcs, of course, the Saiyan saga where you met Vegeta and Nappa and Raditz and the great Saiyan ape. That was a cool sequence where Goku had to face the great Saiyan ape. And then you got Kid Gohan, and then from there, of course, you had you had the Cell Saga where Goku and the rest of the Earth's fighters were fighting against Cell, who was a villain that would kind of fight you, and then if he got the chance to if he got the upper hand on you, he would kind of ingest you, like swallow you with his tail, and then absorb all your power, which made him more powerful. And then of course, not only dealing with Cell, but you also had the Cybermen and Hercule, or as they called him in Japan, Mr. Satan, this supposedly mighty warrior that couldn't hold a candle to any of the Z fighters. Man, and then let's see what else. Then you had the Trunks arc, where this was right at. All right, let me back up a little bit. Before you had the Trunks arc, you had the Frieza saga where Goku battled Frieza, and that was was like 20 something episodes long, man. It was just a whole saga, and you had to kind of had to follow it every single day, and if you didn't follow it, you kind of missed it. And then you kind of were lost a little bit because things would happen in a specific episode, and if you missed that specific episode, it would be tough to kind of catch up because there was no YouTube back then or no internet, so you just have to kind of see it from your friends and hope one of your friends recorded it so you can borrow the tape so you could watch it and see what you missed. But man, that was a cool one. And then you had Goku turning Super Saiyan after the death of Krillin, and that was pretty cool. And then Goku just beating the absolute crap out of Frieza when he turned Super Saiyan. And then let's see what else. Then the Trunks saga where Trunks comes from the future into the. Sorry about that. Trunks comes from the future into the current Dragon Ball Z timeline, and actually defeats Frieza pretty handily, I might add. By chopping off his tail with his sword, and then what else? And then the Android saga, where the androids come from come from a distant planet and try to wreak havoc on Earth. And Goku and the rest of Earthlings, Vegeta and uh, and uh, and all of them got to stop the androids, and the androids are really really strong. You had Dr. Gero, who was kind of like the leader and the architect of the androids, and then you had 17 and 18. 17 was 17 was this was like he was like built like a young man. He was like extremely powerful. And then you had Android 18, who was a female, and then Android 19, big guy. He ends up helping out the Z fighters later on, but and so does actually all the androids do. But yeah, so just so many great stories. Oh, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Majin Buu and Kid Buu and all those, and that entire saga. It was kind of a rough go for Goku and the rest of the Z fighters, man. During that saga, because Majin Buu was pretty much unbeatable, especially when he turned into Super Buu. Just really really powerful. But yeah, man, so many memories of Dragon Ball Z. I remember watching it twice a day. As a matter of fact, it used to come on at like 6:30 in the morning. I used to catch it before I left for school. And well, I catch a little bit before I left for school. And then at 5 o'clock, I used to rush home and do my homework. This was late '90s, early 2000s. Man, used to run home, rush home and do my homework, and then we my brother and I used to watch it on Toonami. And man, there's so many good memories. And then the game started coming out in America, and then I remember for Christmas of the year 2000, I bought him the Dragon Ball Z pinball machine. He used that for a while. Oh man, just so many memories of Dragon Ball Z. And we got Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero coming out, the brand new Dragon Ball Z game. Man, I'm gonna have some gameplay on that on my gameplay channel, so definitely look out for that. But man, tell me your favorite memories of Dragon Ball Z down in the comments, and and if you watched it, let's talk about it down in the comments. But anyway, that is gonna do it for this episode of Izzy's Retro TV Reviews. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I, of course, will see you guys on the next one. Peace.